Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Building with BdoubleO. Look at that place. Isn't that nice? It has such character. You can build buildings in Minecraft. You can build buildings and have them have, you know, just a straight, clean look. But man, stuff like that adds so much character. I love it. I wish I could build everything like that. Not necessarily a ruin, but just have those bits of character and everything like that. That right there looks like a realistic building. It looks real. But thank you guys for all the support on last episode. Got nearly 4,200 likes on it, which is crazy. Crazy. Y'all are nuts. I appreciate it like crazy. It's awesome. Thank you so much. And also, thank you. Looks like there were some new patrons. Getting excited to get the signs and the names up in there in the world here, and even some that are pledging to get on the server coming in January. But so thank you guys for that. I very, very much appreciate it. But today I've been doing some work, and the work that I did is actually something that I already talked to you about. I already talked about this for quite a bit, and it's kind of unfortunate because we got a little Timberstone Castle tour out of it, just a slight tour. Just went over and took a peek at it, so if you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to go over and take a peek at it as well. But what I wanted to do today, I wanted to step away from this just for a little bit because I feel like it's at a pretty good spot. And I wanted to head off this way, and you see a jungle tree over there, and that's there for a reason, because I've been doing some work right over there. So in between these two cities, now this city here, we need to really do some stuff. I'm a little stumped. The styles stumped me a little bit, so I'm just waiting for some inspiration to hit, and it usually does. Like all of a sudden one day, it'll just go boom. And it'll smash me, and I'll be good to go. But in the meantime, I've done some work over here. In between these two, we've got a lot of roads in this world. Look at that. Look at it. It's so nice. In between these two areas, and in between a lot of our areas, we've got roads built. And it's just kind of stark, barren landscape and land in between them. So I want to kind of add some points of interest, especially for those of you that travel onto this world. And I think we'll have maybe a semi-updated world on the server once that comes. So when you guys are traveling around, I want it to be an interesting travel. So I kind of got, okay, so we're looking, and now the Parthenon's just starting to come into view, which is cool. And you can still see the statue. You can still see that. I've made this road here. Oops, sorry, grass. Sorry. Made this road here. And it comes this way, and it connects all the way back to Timberstone Castle. It doesn't right now, but that's the game plan. And now, I was all talking about this before, but it's actually done now. So you're getting a little early sneak peek, but let's go over here real quick before we dive into all that. So look here. Okay, we've got this little town here. You can see part of that area there, part of that building, and you can see Timberstone Castle. So we're at a nice in-between point. Right here, this is a bunch of terrain that I've got to clean up. There were some weird hills here that I didn't like. This is kind of a plains biome area. And it's got this weird terrain generation that I've tried to flatten out. So, anyway, yeah, I need to clean this up. But I kind of, in the video, I kind of just pathed out a road that's going to come through here. This is how I do my roads. And I just kind of walk and place blocks as I go. And I see how I didn't go straight from here to here. There's two different things in Minecraft. There's efficiency, and then there's character. And the two don't always go hand in hand. Efficiency would be a straight road, as perfectly diagonal as you could get it, meeting up with the castle over here. Character is going to have some winds in it, some bends. Look at how we bend this way, and then we bend this way, and then back up here a little bit, kind of wind up this hill, and then bam, we're here to the little logging camp. And then we've got our city and village over there, and a little bit of Timberstone Castle action over here, which earlier I was kind of just a little bit in awe again. I love this place so much. Like, this whole front wall and that tower, they're all very, very busy. Like, the walls are very, very busy and too busy. They're too busy and not really, they don't make a whole lot of sense. But I've still got a lot of love for this area. Like, I learned a lot. This was a big learning experience for me. And I kind of figured out a lot building wise around here. Like, this area is, this is busy, but a good kind of busy. This is, I built this later where I kind of started to realize, okay, let's take that really super busy look that this tower has, but let's tame it and let's control it and make it work for us and add structure in there. And we kind of got that here. And in some other areas. Where else too? Like up there. It's a controlled chaos, I would say. Let's try to get a better look at it if we can. We take a little peek over here. I didn't go in this in depth earlier, so it's nice. Yeah, that looks really, really nice right there. It's chaotic. There's a lot of stairs and slabs and craziness, but you see the structure there as well. There's flat parts to really break it up. Now this tower, this little area right here, these two towers, there isn't much structure, but it's nice. I really have always liked these a lot. I would do these again. But anyway, yeah, Timberstone Castle. So we're making that connection from here to this other area. And I also wanted to kind of take a peek at these trees so I could just refresh my memory on making some kind of cute little bonsai trees and whatnot. But let's head on back this way, shall we? So over here, ooh, all this grew again. Good. Over here, we have the in-between little village. And it'd be nice if I could snag a... Ooh, it's nice. If I could snag up a villager, a zombie villager, and heal him, or cure him, or tame him. Yeah, you can see that. So as you're walking on these roads, visual points that will draw you to them. You'll see that if you're walking through. You can go to it, check it out. It's pretty cool. I like that idea. So this road, once we get this terrain worked out, we'll finish this road up, coming over here. And now we've arrived to our little village area. Beautiful. So here's the premise. It's not very well off, not a super wealthy area. This is just kind of an in-between, maybe farming or just, you know, you're on the road, so you've got little shops, trade routes, and yeah, so that's what this is. It's nothing super wealthy, nothing super over the top. I think it'll be nice. What I did with the road, I have the main road goes like this. We walked this earlier, but then it kind of veers off here. A little bit of a Y in the road coming this way. Give me some half a shrubs. Thank you. Boom, boom. Good enough. Just like that. Comes this way, but also it Ys this way. So if you're coming this way, and this is where that city skylines is coming into play, because city skylines, you have different options for like on ramps and off ramps, and you got to think about people going both directions. Like what if just not we're overthinking this here, but what if you're coming out of this city and you want to go this way, but you want to stay on the path where you got to go over here? If that road isn't there, no. You want to have a nice road going out like this as well. You could just tee it off. But that, again, is efficiency over character. So here's some character, right? Here's some character in things. We'll take a little peek at this place at nighttime, but it's not very great. It's not very great at nighttime. It's warm. There's some warmth to it, but the views around are really nice. So you get the lighting there. You get the light from the statue. Look how the light is just kind of around it. Isn't that so sick? And then you look over this way. You've got the chimney in the Timberstone Village, and you've got the upper section of the Timberstone Castle. It's just killing it. It's so beautiful and so nice. There it kind of renders in a little better. Yep. It's so good. I love it. So this little village here, not a whole lot, but it's cool. It's cool. Even in, I saw you spawn in that light. How you do that? Even without the shaders, let's take a quick peek. Even without the shaders, it's nice. And usually whenever I go without shaders, I like to turn that brightness down. It just gives more of a warm feel. But isn't that nice? Okay, we've got a little skeleton action here. Drop bones? Yes, good. Good. Okay, I've been sleeping in here. And I've got jungle wood down on the ground. Mainly because I'm collecting a lot of jungle wood. And so let's talk about building materials. And today may be, because of my little recording mishap, today may be a little shorter episode. Unfortunately. And I'm sorry if that's the case. But, yeah. So let's talk about some of the materials I used and how I plan on kind of changing it up a little bit. You coming at me? Yeah, that's right. We've got stone bricks. Like pretty much the whole thing is stone bricks. And we went with the mossy stone bricks and the cracked stone bricks. And I'm doing that by cracking them up in the furnace. You cook them in the furnace and it cracks them. You use, this is why I'm doing jungle trees, is you use these, the vines mixed with anything really. Mix it with cobblestone, boom. Mossy cobblestone. You mix it with, not cracked, right? No, not cracked. Doesn't work with cracked. I just wanted to double check. Mossy stone bricks with stone bricks. Isn't that nice? So we have the ability to kind of use these blocks that we wouldn't normally be able to use. And I love these blocks so much. It's a little plain, but that'll change eventually. We'll get it looking a little nicer. But it's a good base. We've got a good base going right now. So you come into the village. And all of these houses have a similar style. Okay. Mossy stone bricks, cracked stone bricks. Some spots have stairs. You're going to mess up my day. There he goes. And some of the windows have half slab cobblestone, half slabs for them. It's just a lot of different window types. There's just a half slab window, half slab window. That one has a chimney on it, just a little lower to the ground. This one's elevated a little bit. Come up here, which creates a cooler looking roof design. Oh, I should put, actually, this is good. Let's put easy. Thank you. Boom. Little window right here. Nice. So little things like that. Each house is unique, has its own little thing, different window types. See how those windows kind of go up like that because the terrain goes up. And got this little house with different little entrance. And some of these houses are a little more complex. This one's got like a little cellar place. Kind of cool, right? And let's see. This one's got a cool connection. They're just different. They're different houses overall, which is going to work out pretty nice, I think. But, oh yeah, and this one's pretty neat too. It's kind of like a two-tier, but it's pretty wide as well. This is like the mansion so far. I mean, out of the ones that we made, I'd like to maybe expand it a little more, make it a little bit bigger. Possibly. Doing a lot of running around here. When you're just building or collecting resources, you don't use nearly as much food. But yeah, so we've got this, right? But it's pretty stark. It's pretty bland, and it's pretty boring. So, we'd like to kind of dress it up a little bit. And there's a lot of things we can do to dress it up. I don't have regular saplings. Is there just any random trees chilling that I could snag? There's some over there in the tree farm. That might be my best bet, actually. I might have to snag those. Trees are going to help this place immensely. So let me go grab some saplings and I'll be right back. All right, we got some trees. Or some saplings. So let's pick a spot, shall we? I mean, first of all, this place right here, that could certainly use it. That could be nice. But we want it to be a big tree. And this is where the luck of the draw. We're going to need... You scared the absolute mess out of me. Wow. I thought it was a big tree for a second, too. It almost looked like it. Well, okay. No. Not allowed. Not allowed. This is going to be nice because it's pretty barren. This area, it's just a plains, and there's not a whole lot going on. So kind of getting some trees in here will really spice it up. Let's pick a spot, though. Let's pick a spot. A lot of it can be kind of fixed with bushes. Bushes are going to help a ton. Actually, you know what? If we cut this terrain back right here. Excuse me, sir. I'm editing the terrain. Very good. And we pop a tree right here. Right here. And if I can get a big one out of it, that'll be great. But I'm not... This one, not so necessary. Yes, that's fine. That'll be fine. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think let's just go 6. Just to be 100% certain. 1. There you go. 18. 18 bone meal in a dream. Let's go. Come on. Dang it. Did not work. Crap, man. Oh, that sucks. And I don't have like a bunch of bone meal. What a letdown. Okay, I'm going to have to do this off camera because I got to go around and hunt for a bunch of bone meal and find some. And so I'll get working on that. We're going a little shaderless at the moment, if that's okay. If that's cool with you. Kind of transitioning because 1.9 is going to be coming soon. But let me, I guess, get the tree stuff in and we'll do a little bit of we'll see what you think of it, okay? Aha, now there we are. Little bit of foliage added to the equation, and that's all we added. Just foliage, but here's what it does, okay? Leaves and everything make things more interesting, but there's another thing here, and I'm showing you this outside of the shaders because look, shadows. You get these little shadows down here, and that adds some atmosphere to the game. Now the shadows are showing up even more so because I've got it on moody brightness, but it's still pretty nice. We'll get those shaders on so y'all can enjoy that as well. Even more life now, obviously, but it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice, and this is just trees. But trees in and of themselves, you add anything that could potentially be living in this game, and it's going to add life to your build. You know, even water. Water is full of living things. So it seems like it's something that could add life to an area. Stone, wood, things like these, they just are lumber, you know, not really living, just static structures. Animals, NPCs, bushes, trees, vines, all that living stuff starts to bring your build alive, make it look more interesting. So for this, we're just going to add, we just added a couple of trees and whatnot, just to get things kind of looking a little bit nicer around here. But what I want to do is I want to leave enough of a contrast, enough of a stark contrast so you can see this. And then in the next episode, we can have it really 100% come to life. Get animals, hopefully NPCs, other things up in here to really bring this spot, just make it an interesting landmark, an interesting spot to stop off and check out, worth looking at. You know what I mean? That's kind of the game plan. If you're building on a server, if you're building in Minecraft at all, that's what you want to do. You want to make your spot worth checking. Get your spot right. That window's a little on the large side, but it's okay. It's all right. So yeah, that's it. I think that's going to do it for today. Again, sorry if it's a little shorter today. B-Dubs made a little bit of a recording mistake. Even look at these little windows peering through this tree here. Come on now. It's so good. But anyway, that's going to do it for today, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed. And I got a series that I want to let you know about. I'm doing this WWE celebrity deathmatch thing, and it's celebrities going up against each other. And I think it's worth checking out if you haven't seen it yet. I just did one of Justin Bieber versus Rambo, and to throw everybody off, I was kind of rooting for Reed Bieber, and people are very mad. So if you want some entertainment for the evening, I'd suggest checking that out. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode, all right? I'm going to take off, and we'll see y'all in a couple of days. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.